What is up, YouTube? Welcome back to my channel. If this is your first time here, then go ahead and hit the subscribe button, girl, so you can come back. If it's your first time, then of course it won't be welcome back. It'll just be welcome. So if you watched my last video and you saw the post in my community tab about me getting a little emotional, well, very emotional, because y'all, let me tell you, I edited out a good 20 minutes of me crying and then trying to pull myself together. It was so much, girl. It was just a mess. After that, I made a community post just saying, like, I was going to go in depth. Excuse me? I was going to go in depth about why that particular story was so triggering for me. I'm going to apologize in advance if you hear dog noises in the background, because I got Poppy and Blue running in and out of the glam cave, and y'all know they have no respect for me. I also have a Long Island iced tea with some strawberries in there because I'm classy.
It was all a lie, guys. It was all a lie. She lied.
And I'm not gonna do a makeup look today because it's too late to do makeup and I'm not going anywhere. I'm also filming another video tomorrow for a look, and I ain't gonna waste no makeup and time, so I'm gonna do a face mask and chat with you guys a little bit. You know, anytime that I do a video about children, it's particularly hard to film. I remember the Chris Watts video being a really difficult one to film. And if you go back to like my earlier videos, I always say, you know, I'm never doing one that involves children again. And then I end up doing another one that involves children, and it just drains my soul. You know, I have very sensitive skin, and this mask actually has never done me wrong in the past. But you know the saying, there's a first time for everything. And the way my luck is set up, this will have me breaking out, looking crazy on Thanksgiving. And I ain't trying to add it. So if you have not watched the Gertrude Banazuski video and you don't know what I'm talking about, I urge you to go watch it, right? I mean, you ain't got to go right now, but at some point you should watch it. It is a story about a young girl named Sylvia Likens and her sister Jenny Likens, who are left with this woman who tortures one of the daughters to death. And it's a horrible story. She's a horrible woman. Halfway through the video, my punk ass starts to cry because I tell pretty horrible crimes, right? And I know I have a way of telling them that is entertaining to you guys and I'm able to make you laugh, which I really don't try to. I'm really just giving my honest little 2 cents. I feel like a bagel with some cream cheese spread. Listen to Poppy in the background. He done got himself all out of breath. Poppy, really? Are you supposed to put the mask here? I don't know, but it's going today. Poppy, go have a stroke somewhere else. I had to go change my shirt because the lighting was really giving me issues. So anyway, I tell a lot of terrible, horrible stories when I do the true crime, right? But typically I don't personalize it. Like, I don't put myself in the shoes of the victims. This story, however, was impossible for me not to personalize. So there's a movie made about it. It's called An American Crime, right? When I was watching it and they got to the trial and Jenny sat there in the courtroom and she made some comment about her being afraid to tell anything or do anything to help her sister because she was afraid that they would retaliate against her. And so with me having a sister that is 4 years older than me and a sister that's 4 years younger than me, hearing that, I thought to myself, like, what? This is the thing. I know that these are children that we're talking about. I know everybody is not the same, but I'm going to speak honestly about how I feel, right? So when she said that, I thought to myself that was very selfish, because now I'm not judging little Jenny for her actions and her thoughts. I'm just saying from my perspective, I felt like she was thinking about herself and discarding what was happening to her sister in front of her face. And so at that point, I put myself in Jenny's shoes, and then I put my older sister in Sylvia's shoes. And I'm like, if this was my sister, like, they would have me fucked up. Then I put myself in Sylvia's shoes and then my little sister in Jenny's shoes. And I was just, it was just too much. Not only that, child abuse is very triggering for me, and I think it stemmed from my childhood. I wasn't abused, but I was a witness to child abuse, and it really stuck with me. Like, honestly, to this day, I still feel some guilt. Like, I was a kid myself. I think I hadn't even started school yet. Had I started school yet? I don't think I had started school yet. I was very young, and but I knew, like, this was not okay. This was not right. And I just remember, like, feeling so much empathy and just feeling so bad for this kid who was much older than me, but still, like, and as I've grown up, I've always still thought about this particular child, like, how did he turn out? Is he okay? I still kind of felt bad over the years for not, I guess, saying something to someone, but I don't know. I think that is where my sensitivity for child abuse kind of stemmed from. And so now it's just, I just can't take it. Like, you and your man can be in Waffle House and he can give you a whole Ike Turner slap down. I'm going to take my All-Star meal and go. That ain't none of my business. But a child? Girl. So those two things, me personalizing it, child abuse being a triggering topic for me anyway, like, those two things together made it impossible, y'all, for me to get through this story. This Long Island iced tea. Muy delicioso. And so, yeah, like I said in the last video, I feel like as an adult, everybody in the presence of a child has a responsibility to a degree for their safety, because they just ain't as able-bodied as we are. They just out here and they small, and they just got this big disadvantage because sometimes they ain't that smart, and we just gotta, we gotta look out for them so they get a little big and a little smart. You guys, I really enjoy doing true crime videos, but let me tell you, it's trying, honey. It gets to you sometimes. It becomes a bit much. And y'all, I had this case like on my list, because what I do is typically I'll find like 8 or so cases that I want to cover, right? And then I'll just, I'll make the video, scratch it off. This story had been on my list, I know, 2 months now. Like, I kept getting down to that being the last one, and then I would just go back to the drawing board and add some more to the list. And then finally I was like, you know what, girl, we gotta do it, because now I want to go into killer couples. That's gonna be my next little, what was that? That's gonna be my next little avenue. I dipped into cults for a second, and that was cute. But cults take a lot to research, and I'm gonna go back to cults because they're so interesting. Like, I find them to be so interesting. But we on a Bonnie and Clyde tip now going forward. The next video, I ain't gonna tell y'all because I don't want y'all to go read about it. Then y'all ain't gonna watch my video. Y'all gonna be like, we already know, girl. Which you might already know. Probably not, because they're not that popular. Oh no, the next video, they are kind of popular. Poppy, you sound like a warthog. Y'all, Poppy's extended stay has been extended by 4 days. If you don't know, Poppy Chulo is my sister. This shit is starting to itch. He's my sister's English bulldog, and he literally is baby Huey. Like, that's him. He is grunting in the background. He literally takes 3 steps and he's out of breath for 6 hours. Kind of like me. I can't wait for her to come back and retrieve her property, because it's hard out here for a single pet parent of 1. Definitely hard out here for a single pet parent of 2. Y'all, really, I'm going to get better with product mentioning in my video. I am. Starting with this one. This is the, oh, girl, what is it? Formula 10.0.6 since 1933. This is the Deep Down Detox Ultra Cleansing Mud Mask. Orange plus bergamot. I don't know. But this is what it looks like. I got it from Ulta. It's cute or whatever. Oh, I just drank some mask. What the fuck? I hope it's organic. I don't use it often. I use it like literally once a month, because I feel like it really like detoxes my skin. Like, literally removes all of the toxins, all of the buildup. It is a super cleansing detox mask that cleanses impurities for a clearer, brighter complexion. You know what? I feel like when I use it, I be like a shade lighter, so that might be true. But I thought that my skin was just dirty and I wasn't as dark as I thought I was. And now the dirt gone, I'm lighter. But apparently, it gives you a clearer and brighter complexion. It says the energy of the orange recharges. Why am I talking like this? While sea salt cleanses and bergamot. Tell you what, you ever want to feel slow, you read on YouTube. While the sea salt cleanses and bergamot rebalances, your face will notice the difference. My face notices the difference. I notice the difference on my face. Now, I don't know if my face is noticing, but I notice on my face. You know what I really am looking forward to? Doing live streams where we can talk about the cases that I cover. My elbow just missed the desk. Hope you guys didn't notice, because we can have cocktails, get together, and discuss different topics in a live stream. Discuss the cases, that I talked about. I can't wait for that. But right now, I feel like it'll only be like 3 of y'all, so actually 3 people is enough for a nice conversation. Anywho, this mask is starting to dry and itch. And I'm starting to feel the effects of my alcoholic beverage. So I'm going to wrap this up. Thank you so much for watching if you got this far. Special thank you to everybody who leaves these positive comments, who likes the videos, who shares them, who has subscribed this far. My little channel is starting to grow or whatever. It's real cute. I appreciate them so much. Let me get out of here because Poppy is turning this video into ASMR porn. He is over there humping a bear. I can't take it no more. Anyway, as always, I appreciate you spending time with me. As always, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Peace. I'm about to go eat me some Nutella and strawberries.